All right, so I'm an instructor for Physical Science Survey 2 Laboratory. That should be PHSC104L. And what I want to do today is give you a little walkthrough of the learning management system for this course. We've changed since last semester from Blackboard to Brightspace. And it has a completely different look. In fact, it's not as clean as Blackboard. It's what I would call flowery. There's lots of pretty pictures and stuff, but they can be a problem if you want to get to the meat of the subject. Anyway, what I'll do first is share a screen. And let's see, here it is. Share that. And then we'll go to, all right, so perhaps I should go back out. I'll show you how to log out. Find your profile up here and just log out there. All right, so now if we do that, and we do this, then when you go, if you go to the main page, the home page for New River, you'll find My New River here at the top. That's the single sign-on portal. There you go. I've already signed in once, so it's not going to ask me to sign in again. But we'll have selections here, not as many as this, but you'll have a few. And you want to look for this one, D2L, which is the learning management system that we're using now. Click on that.
Conference.
Okay. So here's the home page for New River. And if you are anywhere in the course or doing anything else in Brightspace, and you want to go back to this page, just click on this little house thing and it'll take you right back there. Okay. If you've already looked at the video for Physical Science 102, there may be some repetition here, but I will point out some major things. This list of things here at the top is called the, where is it? The mini bar. This one is a course selector. This one's for messages, alerts for messages. And this one is subscription alerts. You have to subscribe for things to get there. A lot of these things in Brightspace, since I didn't need to know them right away, I won't be able to tell you about them. You may have to research those yourself, but you will be able to modify your profile here. Right. Change the font. You can change where if you have difficulty seeing things on your computer screen, you need the bigger images, then you can adjust that there. These are training videos right here and tutorials, so they will help you get your feet on the ground with Brightspace. You can also find any of your courses down here, just like this, right? I find it easier to go to this little thing right up here. This little patchwork is called a course selector. And if you click on that, then all your courses will show up here and you can pick them out. Pick out whichever one you want. The other thing that you'll get is over here on the right, there's a calendar. And that calendar will list upcoming events. I don't think this one's not specific to the course, right? This is just college events. Now, let's say we want, let's see, that's nothing special. course tools. You can do some administrative work with your courses. It's limited, of course. My home. I think this is the same thing as that little house. Yep. So see, you can do things in most of these systems, Brightspace included. You can get to, you can navigate to places by more than one route. These are like quick links. Zoom, you can open up Zoom, but there won't be anything there for you to do. Right? So it's really unnecessary. Okay, let's go find our course. Okay, there's Physical Science 104 lab. There's your CRN, and there's the semester. So if we click on that, there's our course, and the name is at the top. And then I can change this, and I may change it later, but I have more important things to do. Short welcome message, which is neither here nor there. And then you have this nav bar up here are those tools that have been authorized by our IT department and placed up there for us. This first one, assignments. If you click on that, since this is the way this course is structured, you have individual assignments. There are no exams, so you won't have any quizzes. Brightspace calls them quizzes when they're actually exams. But you won't have any of those in this class, not in the lab. In the lab, you'll have assignments. And here are your assignments, except the problem here is that we're looking at this as an instructor. So I should have done this earlier. I'm going to change over to student view. So this is what it looks like for students. And now we go to assignments. And we'll see, I'll tell you, hold on just a second. Let me go back. Course home. Click on course home. It'll take you back to that landing page. Okay. Now, inside the course, upcoming events are those that for which I have assigned a due date. So it'll take those due dates and it'll say, okay, this is due at that time on that date, that one there, that one there. So you can see at a glance what's coming up. And you may have to click show more if they're, you probably will. Let's see. Show more. Well, make a liar out of me. Let's go back. Okay. I'm not sure what it'll do if I click on that. Let me see. Okay. It takes you to that assignment. You don't have to drill down through the system to get to the assignment. There it is. This is actually, that's incomplete because this is just the document, the hard copy document for the assignment. Right, there's your PDF. You're familiar. If you've taken the first semester, this will look familiar. There's your PDF that tells you what to do for the assignment and how to complete it. And it's got a place for you to submit your work right here. But what it doesn't have is any external links to web pages or simulations that you might need to complete the assignment. So this is probably not going to be the best route for you. All right, let's go back to the course home and finish looking at these other things. This will tell you how far along you are in the course, and I'm not sure how it's going to look because there's nothing there to look at yet. This is your class list. All right, there's me and everybody else that's in the class with you, and you can send emails from this point. I'm going to skip content for now. Grades, you can see your grades right here. Okay, and the course average, I'll put that in manually. I don't have the system calculate the course average because it's, first of all, it's way too clunky. And for that reason, it doesn't allow me flexibility to make changes during the course as easily as it is for me to do it in an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so some of these, I don't know why they're still there, because they're not going to have any important grades with them. Let's see, the only ones you need to be concerned with for grades are these assignments and your course average. The rest of it is superfluous. It has no meaning whatsoever. Okay, so now let's go back to content. This is like Physical Science 102, if you've seen that video already. Content is where everything happens. All right, so let's go and click on Table of Contents so we get everything over here on the right-hand side, and let's collapse everything just to be sure. Okay. Now you can get to it by scrolling down here, or you can see everything at a glance here. These are the main modules, and then some of them may have submodules. So here's your contact information, office hours, textbook information. I don't have an email in here. I need to make an email connection. But if I miss it somehow, all you got to do is go to class list. If you go to class list, you can email anybody in your class. The whole class, you can select everybody or just individuals. Or if you want to email just me, that's how you get to it. And like I said, I've said in the video for Physical Science 102, you need to check your emails every day, at least once a day. Or if you're like me, 4 or 5 times a day. Because if anything important happens, I'm going to contact you using email. I don't use the internal system for Brightspace to contact my class. Whatever that happens to be, I don't remember what they call it. Announcements. I haven't formed any groups, no surveys, class list. You get to class list there also. So if you want to know anything from me, then check your email. If you don't get an email from me that day, then good. Everything's fine. Just carry on. All right. So here's where you find everything in the class. Start here. Right? You're going to have a syllabus and you're going to have assigned exercises. So there's the syllabus. That's probably not the right one right now. You'll also have my schedule. You'll have, let's see. Yeah, I guess that one's there also. Office 365. A lot of these are similar to the Physical Science 102. And here are your assigned exercises. I'm not sure what this special note is. It's a web page. Let's open it in a separate tab. We don't need that. That'll be gone by the time the course starts. Let's see what this one is. Okay, this is extracted from the syllabus. All right, and notice that's spring 2020. So that was the last time that 104 was taught. This will be updated. All right, so here are your individual exercises. Here on the left, you see exercises. Okay, there are 11 of them for the semester. And there should also be, I'll have a calendar in here somewhere. I'll have a calendar in here so that you can, is this it, the course schedule? No, that's not it. I'll pull a calendar out from the syllabus and put it in here as a separate item so you don't have to dig through the syllabus to find it. The due dates and what you're supposed to be doing up until that point. Okay, so let's look at, say, first exercise. I've also identified them as whether they're PHET or PHET simulations. Most of them are. Or whether, if they're not, and I don't say what type of simulation they are with this prefix, then this is an exercise like getting to know the periodic table. That's one you do by hand at your house, and you don't need to go out to find anything to do it. Periodic table, you'll find the textbook or PowerPoints. 50 ways to name your compound, those two. This is where you fill in the periodic table, everything, the whole thing, and there are instructions there. 50 ways to name your compound. You have 50 compounds or 50 names, and you have to write them. There's another PHET simulation, PHET. This exercise 7, I think this one, yeah, I didn't put a title on that one. I'll fix that. This is one where you, well, let me see. Hold on a second. Content. Here we go. Okay. This one, chromatography, kitchen chemistry. This is one where you need to access this one right now and find out what you need to do that one, because you may have to order some things online, particularly the chromatography paper, but you may need some other things also. So access this one immediately and order those things so you'll have them when it comes time to do that exercise. And I think what I'll do is make a note, do something in red here so, to highlight it, so that you'll know that there's something that has to be done and done quickly. Okay, so let's see. That's a PHET, that's a PHET. That's hands-on. This weather map is hands-on also, but you don't actually have to do a hands-on exercise. You do need to fill out the document, right? And then this one, the dynamic earth and the rock cycle, and yeah, dynamic earth and rock cycle. Those are from different websites. The connections here, the links here will take you to those websites. And they're simulations that were developed by a different company, not PHET, but Annenberg, I believe. And you'll need your PDF file printed, and then you'll need the simulation to finish them. And then the last one is another PHET simulation. Okay, this particular one, all the other PHET simulations are written in HTML5 language. So they will have no problem loading up on your browser. This one was originally written in Java. So you may have to have Java installed on your computer, but PHET has also collaborated with this secondary software company, CheerPJ. You may not need Java. This may do the conversion to show it on your browser. I think that's the way it works. But if it asks for Java, then you'll have to install it. Okay, so those are all your exercises. And whenever you finish an exercise, you're going to go, let's go into this one. Whenever you finish your exercise, there's a hard copy. Then you have a place where you can drop your files, right? Upload your files, put them right there. You just have to have them know where they are on your computer, and you're good to go. Okay, let's see. Let me go back out and see if there's anything else that I've left out. No, I think that's it. All right. So we're done, and good luck with Physical Science 104.